Long-distance relationships are often described in simple terms: love separated by miles, bound together by screens. But underneath the surface lies a much deeper story: the psychology of how two people stay connected when physical presence is missing. In this video, we're going to explore that hidden psychology, why long-distance relationships are so difficult, why some fail, and surprisingly, why many actually grow stronger because of the distance. At the heart of every relationship is the need for intimacy. Psychologists describe intimacy not only as physical closeness, but as the feeling of being seen, known, and valued. In long-distance relationships, the physical side of intimacy is obviously limited, which means couples are forced to lean heavily on communication. While some see this as a disadvantage, it can also be a secret strength. Studies show that couples in long-distance relationships often spend more time communicating meaningfully than those who live close by. Instead of small talk or distractions, distance pushes couples to have deeper conversations, share future goals, and really listen. But psychology also warns us about the dangers of idealization. When we can't see our partner daily, we sometimes build an ideal image of them in our minds. This can be beautiful. It makes us cherish them more, but it can also create unrealistic expectations. That's why visits are often both exciting and stressful. The real person doesn't always perfectly match the image we've built in our imagination. Recognizing this gap and giving grace to your partner is one of the keys to keeping a healthy balance in long-distance love. Another psychological factor is trust. Trust is the invisible currency of long-distance relationships. Without trust, every unanswered text becomes a storm of anxiety, and every delay in communication becomes a reason for doubt. Building trust requires both consistency and vulnerability. It means showing up, even through a busy schedule, and being open about fears instead of hiding them. When trust is nurtured, distance loses much of its power to harm the relationship. Then there is the role of hope. Long-distance relationships are sustained by the belief that the separation is temporary, that one day the miles will collapse into closeness. Psychologists call this goal-oriented love. Having a shared vision, a reunion date, a plan to live in the same city, or even a simple countdown gives couples an anchor. Without this sense of hope, distance can begin to feel endless, and the relationship risks drifting apart. Technology also plays an undeniable role in this psychology. Video calls, instant messaging, even shared playlists or online games all create what psychologists term virtual co-presence, the feeling of being together even when apart. While it can never replace physical touch, it does create a rhythm of companionship that makes the distance more bearable. Couples who creatively use technology often report feeling more connected than those who rely on text alone. Finally, there is resilience. Long-distance couples often face doubts from family and friends. They hear comments like, "Does it really work?" or "Aren't you wasting your time?" Yet those who endure often discover that the relationship shapes them into stronger individuals. They learn patience, self-control, and the art of loving beyond convenience. When they finally do reunite, the bond feels forged in fire. So what does the hidden psychology of long-distance relationships teach us? It teaches us that while distance is a challenge, it is also a teacher. It reveals the depth of love, sharpens communication, demands trust, fuels hope, and strengthens resilience. Far from being a weaker kind of love, it can be one of the strongest. If you're in a long-distance relationship right now, remember this: you are not just surviving the distance. You are building a foundation of love that many couples who see each other daily may never experience. Distance is not the enemy. It is simply the training ground for a deeper connection.